Welcome back. Another worthless Mutts. Again, back with episode 6, continuing on with the title The Dog Who Cried Fireworks. Again, just a little recap. I chose this topic because these last 2 weeks it has been pretty much a fire week for two countries where they're going to be going out for the weekend, and shooting out fireworks. And apparently, some dogs and even the dog owners don't like fireworks because it bothers the dog. We touched base in part one that 72% of dog owners, dog lovers, want to ban fireworks. We also, as well, I didn't touch base on this, but the question is for this article: should fireworks be banned to protect our pets, mostly the dog? And I think many dog owners would vote to ban fireworks, all just because to protect their dog, and that's it. And like I said, and like how it is, not even me saying it, but in the society, the dog has priority over anything. The dog can attack, the dog can be attacked, and yet the dog will be priority. The dog will always be the victim. Even if the dog does attack and kill someone, the dog is always the victim. This article says over 45% of dogs are afraid of fireworks. Some of them injure themselves while others run away, facing other dangers. Like in the other article, it stated that when fireworks erupt, dogs will escape the home, run through windows, jump fences, and sometimes even get hit by cars. That's how stupid, dogs are. Then again, in the other articles I previously said, they offered tips on how to deal with dogs who are afraid of fireworks. And again, it's all about turning your whole life around and bending over for the dog. And I also compared with the dog barking all the time, and how dog owners will allow their dog to bark every day all night. But to have fireworks for one day of the year, maybe two, maybe only a week, dog owners suddenly see that as a problem. But it's no surprise that the dog lover only priority is to protect, and is to, put their dog on a pedestal. Even for a day, just to celebrate whatever we're celebrating. Dog lovers want us to cancel it just so they can protect their worthless mutt. I touched, I don't know if you can see it. I touched base on some memes that I found even before July 1st or July the 4th, that I've seen for a while. Like, I've seen these maybe last year, early during this year. And this one is probably one of my favorite memes of all time. And it says, little yapping blank suddenly doesn't like loud noises. Because we all know these dogs will bark for the whole day nonstop. And all of a sudden, for one day of the year, people decide to blow fireworks with the fam. And these dogs and the dog owners have now see loud noises as a problem. Same with this. Either this is real or fake. This meme, it says, please be considerate. Someone in your neighborhood is scared of fireworks. All of a sudden now, despite, dog attacks, against strangers, children, endangering children with dogs, and dog owners don't bat an eye. They don't care. But all of a sudden, once again, you decide to blow fireworks for one night, or maybe a couple hours. All of a sudden, these dog owners see it as a problem. For them to endanger children, even their own children, they can't see it. All of a sudden, you want to blow fireworks, and these dog owners and dog lovers will see it as a problem. Again, I'm not sure if this is real or not, but let's say it is. They're willing to create these posters and they put up in public, all for everyone, the whole city, the whole town, to not blow fireworks just because of a dog who does absolutely nothing for the community. Nothing. Then over here, found this. Apparently, they're making these now. It's a thunder shirt for dogs and their anxiety. So if there's thunder, fireworks, and the dog is scared of a little noise, you know, you can put this on a dog to calm it down. So apparently, they're wasting a lot of material, and I'm guessing dog lovers will go out and buy this thing just to protect their dog for a little moment, for a couple hours. But they're okay with endangering children and people constantly, 24/7, all year round. But fireworks are shot for the weekend, and now they want to take action. So again, dog lovers, dog culture is a big disaster. Very hypocritical. They're very self-centered. They don't care about anyone else except for their dog. Moving on to more general things I'd love to share. 2 children injured in a dog attack in Tangmarg. So 2 children suffered serious injuries in North Kashmir's Tangmarg area. Those that were attacked were a 3-year-old and a 2.5-year-old, and they received grievous injuries in the attack. And all we get is a blurb, probably the smallest dog attack blurb of all time. 2 children, not just one, 2 children were attacked by one dog. So again, one of the dog's greatest enemy is children. Dogs see children as either food or as competition. People say dogs are children's best friend, and that is complete bullshit. That's bullshit. No one deserves to be someone's best friend without getting to know a person, without interacting, talking, playing, feeling how the person is and knowing their ins and their outs and etc., etc. But people will say dogs are man's best friend or children's best friend or children's best companion. That's bullshit. That is complete bullshit, because dogs don't know how to love. They don't know how to love. Dogs aren't really an emotional. They don't have like the human emotions. And we will never understand how a dog really thinks. Dogs will never understand how humans think. Me as an individual, Paul, will never understand how you think as an individual. So for people to talk for the dog and say dogs are man's best friend or they're great with children is complete bullshit, because articles like this, events like this, debunk that saying that dogs are man's best friend. All right, this is just a little comic picture. So we have a dog eating garbage, which they love to do. They love to drink out of the toilet, which they love to do. They love to lick themselves or lick their ass after they take a crap. And then here comes the ignorant dog lover. Rusty, I'm home. Not even children, I'm home. It's Rusty, I'm home. Dog is apparently happy to see him because he's going to offer more food. And what does the dog do? The dog licks his mouth, his teeth, his face all over. So the garbage, the bacteria in the toilet, the bacteria on the dog now is being transferred onto the human's face. And this is awfully true. This is true. This is what dogs do. When dogs are home alone, what do you think they do? They're probably drinking from the toilet, looking in the garbage, crapping them, licking their asshole. And then when their owner comes, they're willing to make out with the dog instantly. They don't even think about it. They'll just jump in and just French kiss their dog after the dog has been on a journey throughout the house. This is dog culture. Alright, next story is dogs banned from park after owners fail to clean up pet poop. Dogs are no longer welcome at the Locust Grove's new Chase Maddox Park after people who brought their pets to the dog park are failed to clean up their pets away. So are we surprised? Like, should we be surprised at this? This is dog culture for you. They want to, affect, defect, and ruin nature, ruin parks. They're willing to bring their dogs to the park and let them crap, but they don't want to pick up their crap. And I think I know why they don't want to pick up their crap, because they know if they pick up their dog's poop, then they know they're shit pickers. And they don't want to, dog lovers don't want to be shit pickers. But even if they leave it though, they're still disgusting. So dog lovers know if they pick up their dog shit, they're shit pickers. And they know if they leave it, they're still disgusting, so they can't win. The only way to win is to get rid of their dog. Residents complain that they couldn't take their children to the park because it stinks like a dog kennel. See? Again, these dog lovers love to bring and invade places where children go with their dogs. Many of these dog lovers will act like their dog is a child, or even better than a child, or their dog is entitled. And they will bring them to these places, make a big mess, and not clean up. And then they expect someone else to come and pick it up. This is dog culture for you. This is dog culture. I'm not going to make... first it says Price said employees had been dispatched to do some cleanup, but he refused to make that routine duty. I'm not going to make anyone who works for Locust Grove pick up someone else's poop. Which I can agree. I can agree. Again, it's not the employee's job to pick up crap from dog owners. It's not their job. And I get it. I 100% get it. And the dog owners should be the ones coming back to pick up their dog shit, so they can be the shit pickers that they are. So I don't blame them for not doing it, but I get it. I get it. And he continues, if dog owners cannot clean up after their pets, the dog park areas will be designated for another recreational use, and dogs will be permanently banned. See, again, even when these dog lovers get their own dog park, they destroy it. And after they destroy the dog park, they're going to invade the children's playground. After that, they're probably going to invade a beach. They're going to invade a mall. Invade, maybe Chuck E. Cheese. Invade Palladium. Invade, maybe a paintball arena. This is dog culture. I guarantee you this is what they do. I guarantee you there is a dog lover out there that brings their worthless mutt to a paintball arena. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. Again, these dog lovers think their dog is entitled to everything. They think they can leave crap on the floor in public areas and just walk away. This is what they think. This is how they behave. They think just because they have a dog that they're automatically entitled for someone else to pick up after them. This goes back to the mental thing. So some of the comments say, "Oh wow, dog nuts facing consequence that is new. Hopefully it will be enforced. I hope the same. It never fails. Dogs equal shit everywhere. I wonder how long it's going to take for someone to think that signs cannot mean my dog and take them into the park anyway." That's exactly true. So even if you put a sign that says no dogs or no worthless mutts, these dog owners will disobey it and think they're entitled, and they will still allow their dog to invade parks. Even if the park says no unleashed dogs, they will still unleash their dog. Even if the park says pick up their shit and be a shit picker, they're going to let their dog crap and they won't pick up their shit. This is what dog lovers do. This is dog culture. But where are my dogs supposed to shit now? That's what the dog lovers would say. I don't understand why dog nuts won't just confine their dog to shit to their backyard or just have the common courtesy to pick it up. Again, it goes back to the mental thing. Again, I believe dog lovers are, something is missing in their life. There's something is missing, something happened, and so they decide to get a dog to fill that void. And with that dog, it comes with a consequence. It comes with being ignorant. It comes with being disgusting. It comes with being toxic. It comes with a reckless personality. When you get a dog, usually you hate other people. Being a dog lover is again, I believe it's been created to help dumb down people as this big distraction. This person Reddit said, absolutely disgusted. Long story short, but I work at Starbucks. Today I was working drive-thru and this lady came with her two tiny shit bags, aka worthless mutts, in the drive-thru. She asked me for 2 puppuccinos. So apparently, yeah, surgery ass, sugary ass whip in a cup that dogs shouldn't have anyways. I tell her yes. I proceed to hand her the pup cups. She puts her dogs up to my hands and they slobber all over my hands, fighting me over whipped cream. This is rude. While licking my hands, I absolutely lost it. I dropped them on the ground and simply walked away. So many people come to my job with fake service dogs, barking non-stop to drive in the drive-thru speaker or leaving poop on our concrete, and I'm honestly over it. Thanks for listening to my rant. P.S. Sorry for my spelling errors. I'm on break and I have to make this quick. So there you have it again. Even when you're working at a place that is supposed to be dog free, some way, somehow, you still have to deal with dogs. This person had the audacity to use a dog to receive the meal, and with that, allowed the dog to make contact with this person, and that is just unfair and it's disgusting. This is a person working with food. They're probably dealing with people who are allergic to dogs, allergic to other animals. And this woman or lady or person, whoever it is, had the audacity to do something like this. This is dog culture for you. Just reckless, stupid decisions. Alright, so it says dog owner doesn't see any irony in calling me rude after asking her not to leave poop on the sidewalk. I was just outside my apartment and some lady stepped out with her chihuahua, aka the ankle biters, let it poop on the sidewalk, and I was walking off to light a cigarette. I simply said, "Excuse me, your dog pooped there." Oh man, she went full on attitude with, "Excuse me, who you think you are? I don't come out here to have no one tell me what to do. Who the F you think you are?" So again, dog culture for you. Full of rude, obnoxious, entitled people that are willing to create mess, willing to break rules, and think they're entitled that someone else should pick up after them. Again, I believe that these dog lovers, dog owners, they adapt the traits of their dogs. These dog owners will pick up after their dog. They will, bend over for their dog. Then they expect other people to bend down over for them. Again, a lot of these dog lovers are going through mental problems. They're going through issues that happen in their life, and again, they don't know how to deal with it. They think getting a dog is the solution, when apparently it is not a solution whatsoever. On Dogfree, it says you should not rehome a dog that attacks children and pets. Yes, the owner might not have one, but there definitely is some kids and pets in the neighborhood. If the dog breaks loose and kills someone's dog or cat or child, this applies to cats too. So again, I totally agree. If you get a dog and then you decide to rehome it, with children, that's a big mistake. If a dog attacks a child and you decide to rehome it anyway, that's a big mistake. There should be no one bite rule. There shouldn't be dogs, period. Why even give a dog a chance to bite anyone? Especially these pitbull lovers willing to bring 1 or 2 or 3 pitbulls into a house filled with children. And then they're going to say, "My dog doesn't do that. My dog wouldn't bite. It's all how you train it." They're going to create all these excuses just to protect their ignorance and their stupidness. So again, I totally agree. You should not rehome a dog that attacks children and pets. End of story. All right. Hopefully you don't have to see. I didn't want to see that. Sometimes I just don't like seeing injured body parts. It's just not for me. But boy 7 undergoes facial reconstruction after dog attack. So a 7-year-old boy, Chinoyi boy, was recently attacked by not 1, not 2, but 3 chihuahuas, 3 cats, 3 squirrels, no, 3 pitbulls in the town suburb of Mapoko, which seriously injured his face and legs. Apparently this is, guessing, Zimbabwe. So even Zimbabwe has to deal with these worthless mutts as well. The attack saw Samuel Phineas receive a mini facial reconstruction through 21 stitches at Chinoyi Provincial Hospital, where he is still being attended to. So once again, these dogs are, their enemy. These dogs are a danger to children. They see children as food and as competition. Again, 3 of them, 3 pitbulls. And not one of the pitbulls could have been like, "Hey buddies, let's not do this." Not 2 of them could have been like, "Hey, no, this is wrong," or try to stop the attack. Of course, it doesn't work like that. That's not realistic. The realism is that these dogs will attack children. End of story. They attack children and they kill, and they have killed plenty of time. And I've never heard of a pit bull who saw another pit bull attacking someone, and that pit bull decided to intervene and tell the pit bull, no, this is wrong. I've never seen that. If one pit bull attacks, the other one that's with it will also attack as well. So again, it's not about love. These dogs don't think like humans. They have a mission that is to eat and that is to kill. These dogs don't give a damn if you're 7 or you're elderly or even if you're the owner. They don't care. So wow, the owner of the dogs also has only offered 60 and 1,500. That's pennies basically. He basically offered pennies after this attack. All right, I'm gonna move on. So in this picture, I believe it's the same person. So it says, for everyone who thinks pit bulls are dangerous, aggressive, or not capable of love. And then in the next picture, I'm guessing she was attacked by this demon. And it says, can you tell us what you did? And someone asked, can you tell us what you did so we know not to do it? And good luck with your second surgery. So this smartass was like probably blaming the owner for doing something wrong. So again, this is dog culture for you, where again, the dogs, whether they attack, this owner probably cared for this dog a lot. Probably loved the dog, listened to the dog, and provided the essential needs for the dog. Then this dog, I'm guessing, decided to rip off her lips off. And then some smart-ass dog lover decides to victim blame and say, can you tell us what you did so we know not to do it? So, again, doesn't matter what you do with these dogs. They have a mission, and that is to rip your face off. Next up is dog parasite causing cancer-like growths in human is on the rise in North America. So it says researchers believe that a strain of AE is likely brought to Canada by dogs from Europe, where the disease is rare but well established, before being spread to urbanized coyotes and humans. The parasite can kill a human host within 10 to 15 years if left untreated. So again, I believe many dog owners who develop diseases, again, they're not going to develop a disease all of a sudden and get sick. Some do, some don't. But in the long run, I believe those that do develop disease, it all comes back to the dog. And doctors are not going to say anything. Dog industry is not going to say anything because, again, these dog lovers work in these places and they're going to do whatever it takes to protect these dogs. Of the 70 cases documented in this study, 11 patients live in the rural areas. 14 of them had pet dogs and 6 had a weakened immune system in nearly half of the cases. Patients were only diagnosed with the parasite infection while being tested for a different illness. It's unfortunate. If you own pets, be sure to wash your hands, common sense, as much as you can after touching them, which you shouldn't be doing anyways, especially if they come into contact with a rodent or an area where coyotes hang out. Again, a lot of you animal lovers love to touch up animals. And you dog lovers especially, you love to touch and feel up your dog. Then you wonder why you always get sick. Then you wonder why, your dog gets sick. Because your dog carries parasites. Do I need to say more? And if you have a problem with this, just go to iflsscience.com and read this article for yourself and debate it your own self. All right. So here's just a video of a worthless mutt bothering a cat for no reason, and the person filming, obviously a dog lover, allows this to take place. For no reason, decides to bother this cat. And this is dog culture for you, where the owner will watch their dog terrorize the neighborhood, and then when someone takes out Stormbreaker and goes for the head, then these dog owners are wanna react and say, "Why you do that? He was just playing. He just wanted to smell you. He wouldn't bite you." Oh, bullshit, bullshit. He deserved it. That dog deserved Stormbreaker. Next up, we have 34-year-old man charged with animal cruelty after police say he attacked neighbor's dog with a machete. So again, the media and these dog owners love to twist the story. I guarantee it, that this worthless mutt approached the man. Not once, maybe twice, maybe 3 times. The owner did absolutely nothing because the owner was like, "His dog just wanted to smell you. He wanted to look at you. Dog wouldn't bite you." And then the guy probably said, back off. He didn't like it. And then he took action in his own hands because these dog lovers were unable to control their beast.
With animal cruelty, this is after police say he attacked his neighbor's dog with a machete.
The dog is alive thanks to the kindness of total strangers. But Fox 26's Randy Wallace joins us live from downtown with some ongoing concern about this. Hi, Randy.
Hi, Caitlin. Neighbors of Fausto Requena Jr. say he's known for walking up and down the street armed with a knife or a machete. What he's accused of doing to a neighbor's dog landed him behind bars.
Look at this twist in the story.
I got
this
4
nasty
kids, 5
thing.
with him.
6-year-old Mocho has been a part of the Ruiz family since he was just 2 weeks old.
He means a lot to us.
34-year-old neighbor Fausto Requena is no stranger to the Ruiz family.
He had previously told us that he wanted to kill our dog.
On Monday, the backyard gate was open and Mocho got out.
My husband goes in, and when he comes out, he sees the dog is bleeding. My mother-in-law had seen him, and he's just gushing out.
How did the dog get out?
Bleeding a lot.
Why did the dog get
panicked.
I felt horrible. I really felt horrible. I couldn't stop crying.
A lot of these clinics charge $1,500 to $2,000 just to be seen for emergency, and so they didn't have the medical, the funds for that.
Dog rescuer Jeanette Rodriguez didn't know the Ruiz family or their dog.
Immediately, we reached out to a few other people that also assisted on making some posts on Facebook to get some help, medical help.
2 rescue groups, Dogs Fight Back, based in Boston, and Houston K911 donated the funds needed to save Mocho's life.
I want to thank all of them people that helped out, because without them, he wouldn't have been here.
As for Requena, he's charged with animal cruelty.
And thank God we got that help, and he's all right.
Look at how ugly it is.
Now, if you'd like to know more about...
Again, I believe they're lying. These dog lovers are lying. Remember, they said the dog got loose and left whatever the cage of the area. So you guys know the dog tried to attack or approach the guy. But they just want to twist the story just to worship this dog so people can feel bad for a dog. But it's not happening with me. It ain't gonna happen with me. Next up is a little picture that I found. I thought it was interesting. It says, "I can't believe..." So the owners are saying, "I can't believe I was lucky enough to get the best dog." So again, all dog owners think they have the best dog. Apparently all dogs, most dogs, they all look different. But all dogs do the exact same thing. And that is crap, bark, and do absolutely nothing. And they think they have the best dog. These people maybe not these people, but dog lovers think because they can pick up dog crap and their dog can stink up the house and do absolutely nothing, that they have the best dog. Okay, maybe if they can fill up their dog and make up with the dog, they think they have the best dog. But they all do the exact same thing, which is basically nothing. Mentally ill, mentally ill, mentally ill, mentally ill, mentally ill. Not the cartoons, but the dog lovers are mentally ill. All right, next up, so this person wrote, I was at Walmart shopping today and I saw a woman who had a dog in her shopping cart. And not only that, she put her groceries in the cart with the dog. This is so disgusting. I really think the support dog issue has gone too far. Again, dog lovers are disgusting people. Again, they have no courtesy, no brains to think about who they, about others. They're willing to bring their dog inside, service dog or not, I don't give a damn. Put their nasty dog in the cart where food goes. Sometimes vegetables with that thin bag, chips, cookies, whatever you buy, in the same cart where the dog is. And they have no regard. They don't even double think, maybe this is not a good idea, because this is disgusting. Again, this is dog culture for us, or for you, or whatever it is. Dog lovers, they just don't care. They don't care about you. Their priority is their dog only. They don't care. These dog lovers are sick in the head. They have issues at home or within themselves. And this is why they do things like this, because they hate themselves and they hate other people. So, apparently, pets, dogs, could soon be allowed to sit with their owners on flights. So again, this dog culture is getting worse and out of hand. Again, like I said, these dogs don't have a place. They don't have a place. This is why they're everywhere you go. And now or soon, or maybe it's already happening, where dogs will be allowed to sit with their owners on a flight. Imagine a pit bull, thousands of feet in the air, and you're sitting beside it and there's nowhere to go. And that pit bull decides to attack you 1,000 feet in the air. What are you gonna do? like what can you do? You can't run anywhere. You can't jump out of the plane. To make an emergency landing is a lot of time, money. This is only gonna open the door for a lot of other things. A lot of other things that are not necessary at all. So again, this is dog culture. This is dog culture, where these things will soon be allowed to sit with the owner on a plane. So they can probably crap on the plane. And if they do crap on the plane or pee, what are you going to do about it? You can't really do anything, because you're 1,000 feet in the air with nowhere to go. Okay, you may get to change a seat, but let's say every single passenger, or most passengers have a dog. Where are you gonna sit now? And they're all crapping, all barking, all peeing. This is just gonna open the door for a lot of other reckless and disgusting things. Again, I'm all for getting Stormbreaker and giving these dogs the Stormbreaker treatment. one snap, one blip. Again, these dogs serve no benefit whatsoever. You know, I tend to observe animals from afar, birds, rabbits, squirrels, and just insects, and just watch how they work and, you know, find food and etc. And they're always working. These birds, these other animals, they're always working or doing something, you know, to survive or to protect themselves. But these dogs, they do absolutely nothing. They can't hunt. They can't survive. They can't do a single thing. But yet here we are in the midst of this growing dog culture where everyone is worshiping this dog that does absolutely nothing. And I don't understand it at all. Alright, last video for the video.
People always say that our neighbors must hate us.
Look at this.
But what they don't understand is
look at this. This is dog culture for you. This is disgusting.
the dogs know they aren't allowed to be loud outside.
Probably saw a squirrel and they all ran.
Always say that our neighbors.
So this is dog culture for you, where people are going to be hoarding countless dogs in their homes. Or whether this is a home or not. This is an interesting home, you know. To have these annoying things barking, crapping, shitting. You know, it's unfortunate. This is dog culture for us. This is what things are becoming. So that does it. This is episode 6, titled Dogs Who Cried Fireworks. We touched a little based on the fireworks thing. Touched base again how dogs are just disgusting and how the dog owner is very rude to the community and to other peoples, and they hold no regard for anyone else's, you know, safety or health or well-being at all. And again, just because one person has a dog, that doesn't mean it's not a problem. Because if one person has a dog, that dog affects the whole community. Because that owner is going to bring that dog to places where the dog isn't wanted. The dog's going to cause problems, crap, pee, attack people. The owner is going to allow the dog to crap and not pick up after it. So again, just because one person has a dog, that doesn't mean, we should just all mind our business and that we shouldn't worry. Because again, once someone has a dog, it is all our problem. And again, I touched a lot based on a lot of things, but the one that I'm kind of scared of is the dogs being allowed to fly on planes. So just imagine you're on a plane. And you're sitting next to a pit bull. A pit bull that won't attack or bite. It's all how you train it. He's a sweet little bully breed. He won't attack, he won't bite you. It's how you train it. And that pit bull decides to bite or attack for whatever reason. Let's say there's turbulence. Let's say, its ears are popping or whatever happens on the plane. And the dog triggers and decides to attack the nearest person, and that's you. Where are you going to go? You're 1,000 feet in the air, being attacked by a pit bull. That is probably the worst way to die. To be attacked by a pit bull on a plane 1,000 feet in the air. It's like that movie, Snakes on a Plane, but worse. It's with dogs. Dogs are a lot worse than snakes on a plane. Well, there you have it. Another Tuesday of shining the light on a few things, just to bring awareness so people can realize and know what's going on even within the anti-dog groups and with the pro dog groups. Again, I read both sides. I read both pro dogs and anti dog. I like to read all sides, for fairness. Maybe a majority of what I do is probably anti dog, but still, I give a chance. I'm still willing to read and to understand the minds and the behavior of these pro dogs. So, again, thank you for joining me for today, and maybe back on Friday. Something new. This is the Worthless Mutts. And remember, it's okay to hate dogs.